successful, but you will be better.
The reality of life is this: the world's relentless, and it will not stop beating your ass until you wake up and start beating it back.
Good morning, people. It is currently 6:30 a.m. on a Friday, and you may be asking, Lewis, what are you doing up so early? I'm asking myself exactly the same question. I'm up because I said last week that I was going to get up at 6 a.m. and I was going to go for a run, and we're doing just that. And that's what this entire series is about: building discipline. If you say you're going to do something, fucking do it. You are the one person that you can fully trust. So stop lying to yourself. If you say you're going to do something, make sure you fucking do it. So we're going to start the day off with a 5K, get that done, and then we're going to have a session a bit later. But I'm going to take you guys through the run. Hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully you enjoy seeing me go through some pain, because it is going to be painful. I hate running and I hate waking up early, but that's why we got to do it. Build the mind, build the body, and yeah, we're going to get it. Let's go. Like I said, guys, I do not enjoy running, but I enjoy getting better every day, and that is enough to make me enjoy running. The fact I can get up in the morning, paid and free, and go for a run like this, I'm not going to take it for granted. Throughout the whole of my years, I've always been a sprinter, never been a long distance runner, but when you do it, it makes you appreciate the top level athletes and what they can actually do. Someone like fucking David Goggins, who can run 100 fucking mile race. It's just ridiculous. I'm struggling with a 5K and he's battling out a 100 miler. The main thing to take away, like I said before, if you, no matter your genetics, no matter what level you're at, if you are getting better every day, then that's all that matters. Just keep going, keep pushing for the pain, keep getting it done, and year after year, you will start to see those small little habits compound, and they'll turn into huge wins. What's that? Right, so I managed to wrap up that 5K in 26 minutes 50. So 2 days ago when I did a 5K, I got 27 minutes, like 40 or 50. So basically a minute down in 2 days, not bad going. Back in April when I was running consistently, so it's almost been 6 months. I don't know how it's been 6 months, that time has gone ridiculously quick, but I was running 22 minutes 10, that was my fastest time. So 22 minutes to 23 minutes on average, I was running on my 5Ks. So, but we're gonna get back there, we're gonna get back there. Right, bear with me, let me quickly grab some fuel. And can feel the same. Not get what I got, won't stop, and my dreams come true. Right, currently inbound to the gym. And before you start taking the piss out my pink flamingo coffee cup, it doesn't get much more masculine than this. But yeah, heading to the gym now. A little backstory about this gym. It's about 20 to 25 minute drive from my house. The gym that I was going to beforehand, which was a leisure centre, is literally like a minute away from my house. But this gym is 10 times better. Problem with going to a leisure centre, right, is it's convenient, it's good, and it's cheap, right? But you are always the hardest worker in the room. I could be going 50% of my intensity of what I normally would be doing, and I'd still be the hardest worker in the room in that leisure centre. And, you know, it's not a bad thing, but the problem is when you're trying to really push yourself, you need to be in a good environment. And that's exactly what this gym has. Been going here for 2 months now, I believe. Best decision I ever made. Like, the equipment they got in there is ridiculous. Atmosphere is amazing. The boys in there are sound as fuck. So, yeah, it was definitely the right call. Bit further a drive, but at the end of the day, what else do I do? I train, I eat, I sleep, I work. That's pretty much all I do these days. Occasionally go out, have a bit of fun, but right now we're just in grind set. So we've got to have a good gym to accommodate. But yeah, push day today. So on the cards we have got, I think it's my chest press day because I did my incline Smith last time. So we've got a bit of chest press to start, which hopefully should be good. Hopefully we're feeling strong. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to be feeling after the run earlier. Hopefully this coffee will make me go Super Saiyan. But yeah, we'll see how we go on. So chest press, then what's my other compound movement? I think I have incline cable press as well. But yeah, going to be taking you guys through the workout, showing you some bits and bobs of what I'm doing, give you a little tour around the gym as well, hopefully do some posing at the end, see how we're looking. But yeah, shit's going well at the moment. I'm in that flow state now. You just get to a point where, yeah, training goes well, work goes well, and you sort of get a good routine together. For a good period of time when I was at the leisure centre, my car broke down, and it was a fucking shit time, to be honest. Car broke down, the girl I was seeing left me. It was a hard time, but got the car back, got a new gym, like everything's going well. So yeah, so full transparency, I actually did try and film this video 2 days ago, and I did a 5K 2 days ago because I was trying to film the same sort of video, but unfortunately I fucked up all the camera footage. I don't know what I did to like the ISO, but I managed to fuck it up. So basically all the clips were absolutely terrible. So we're having another crack at it today. So hopefully the clips are looking a bit better. But the camera that I'm currently using at the moment is the Sony a7 III. This camera is fucking insane. I don't know, I might end up butchering the quality when I come to edit this video, but some videos that I've got in the past have been ridiculous, to be quite honest. Like the quality on it is, especially from going from an iPhone, I think 13 Pro is the one that I have at the moment, straight to the DSLR. One of the best investments I've ever made. And obviously, because coaching is the business that I run, having a good quality camera is just a necessity. When you're trying to stand out these days, when everyone is basically like vlogging with like an 8K camera essentially, it's a bit hard to stand out. But having a good quality camera, just stick on the socials, it's good for taking photos, for videos, and yeah. But we've only just started. I've only had this camera for like a few months, 3 or 4 months now, so hasn't even been that long with it. So we're just still fiddling around with it, getting used to it and seeing what we can do with it. But yeah, I reckon we're gonna get some good footage in the gym today. I'm gonna keep the mics connected, hopefully talk you guys through the workout. Bit more of like a raw style workout, depending on how many clips I'm able to get in the gym. Don't reckon I'm gonna throw any music over it today, just a nice raw video today, and then maybe later on we'll start doing a bit more edits and bits like that to change it up a little. What have I had this morning food wise? I have had, so my first meal was the blueberries and the yogurt, granola and some honey. Absolutely love that breakfast. And then meal 2 was sorry, not spaghetti bolognese, chili con carne that I whipped up last night. So microwave that puppy, had that. And then the oats, which is the main thing. Oats are probably my favorite pre-workout meal. Load of carbs. If you get a bit of salt in there as well, I stick some cocoa powder in there, some honey, bit of salt, boiling hot water, boom, and that's my pre-workout meal. I have 120 grams of oats. I think it's like 500 calories or something like that. Calorie wise, it's not amazing, but the pumps you get off of having a bit of oats beforehand and the feeling you get, nice full feeling. And yeah, honestly, if you haven't started having oats before your workouts, start having them because you feel fucking amazing. That or cream of rice. I haven't actually given cream of rice a crack yet. I know loads of people big up cream of rice, especially in the bodybuilding scene. I've got a few mates who take cream of rice and they say it's good, but yeah, I haven't quite gone to the cream of rice grind. But oats will have to suffice for now, but maybe later on when we get deeper into the bulk, come winter arc, then yeah, we'll have to start introducing a little bit of cream of rice. Yeah, nutrition's pretty locked in at the moment. Occasionally we'll have a cheeky Domino's or something like that. I mean, it's been a fucking while, but yeah, pretty much have the same thing every single day, which is what the macros at the moment, 3,500 to 3,600. It will vary sometimes if I'm having like bagels in the evening, or if I'm just having straight bread. So 3,500 to 3,600. And yeah, it works pretty well. I'm not putting on too much weight. I'm just trying to keep it as lean as possible. If you go back through my videos, you'll be able to see when I was in peak Muffin Man mode. I think I've got a video of me, my deload video, I'm pretty sure on my YouTube. If you look at that, you'll be able to see my face if I am bulked up, you will be able to sit, like, I think I store the majority of my fat in my face. It is horrendous, but it does mean that I know when I'm lean or not. If I look in the mirror and I can see my head basically looks like if I can see that my head looks like a marshmallow, then it's a good indicator that I probably need to do a little mini cut. I'm about 94 kilos, 207 to 208 pounds, 6'1", about 12 to 15% body fat. And people who always, problem is now, right, if you say your height, everyone assumes you're lying. With these shoes on, I measured myself very precisely, got the old pencil out, did it on the thing, because loads of people chatting shit. I'm 6'1.5" with these shoes on. So if I can't claim 6'1", then fuck you lot, I don't care. I'm claiming 6'1". Right, first exercise, chest press. So warmed up 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plate, 3.5 plates now. So this top set, hopefully we can bang out between 6 and 8. I think last time I got 7 reps. If we can get 8 today, that's really fucking good, but I'm not expecting too much today. If we get 6 to 7, that'd be good. So yeah, get the top set out of the way, do the back offs, and then yeah, we'll get the next exercise out of the way. Oh, you fucker. Damn it. Oh, fucking almost ate there. Fuck. Actually thought I was gonna get there. Soon it's gonna be time to up the weight. I'm gonna have to start adding a 5 either side, then we'll shoot for the 4 plates hopefully soon. But yeah, I'm not too fussed about that actually. It's pretty good. Little tip. If you don't want to tear your pec off when you're doing your top sets, try and find yourself some little blocks that you can use in the gym. Stick them underneath where the weights are meant to be racked, and it'll give you that few inches. So when you actually press off to start off with, you're not in that deep stretch position where you're likely to injure yourself. So if you can find some blocks in the gym, or if you have to bring something in just to prop it up, whatever it is, if you've got, I don't know, water bottles, whatever the fuck it is, as long as you can get that few inches off the rack, then it really does help and stops you from getting injured. So yeah, a little tip of the day. But we got 2 sets of 8 to 10 on this, back offs. These will be a bit more controlled. Top sets always a bit of like a yeah buddy set. Not too much control on, especially when it gets to stretch. Just trying to get that weight lifted. But with these, we're going to do a bit more control. So nice stretch at the bottom, and then yeah, control all the way throughout. So let's go. Something that's really changed the look of my physique over the last year or two is getting a nice stretch on the exercises. What I'd always do is when you're starting out in the gym, you want to lift as much weight as possible, because obviously you're not lifting that much, so you've got to sacrifice the form a little bit so you look stronger. But getting that deep stretch, getting the pauses in, and really controlling the eccentric has completely changed my physique. Just the look of it, like the way it's sculpted, especially my chest, getting that deep stretch on cable flies, presses, whatever it is, you'll start to notice that side of the chest getting in, so you can really sculpt that chest. So if you guys, obviously when you're starting out, it's easy to just smack on a load of weight, or as much weight as you can, and just sort of half rep it. But if you can get a nice deep stretch, then trust me, it's gonna really benefit your gains. Like, what, heavy all of a sudden? Get out. I don't know what it is on presses, especially my chest days. All of a sudden that fatigue will kick in like that. Don't know if it's maybe fast twitch muscle fibers, but I'm quite dominant in the fast twitch muscle fibers. all of a sudden, as soon as that gives out my explosiveness, bang, fucking fatigue kicks in like that. But yeah, if you guys are fortunate enough to have a leverage chest press at your gym, the stretch you get on this, amazing. What you can also do if you don't have a leverage chest press, that's a similar sort of motion to this. If you get a bench, wheel up to the cables, get 2 handles and set it about chest height, you'll be able to get the same sort of motion, and you'll also be able to get the same sort of deep stretch that you'll get on this if you don't have one at your gym. Yeah, we'll stick some more weight on there. Sorry, mate, you crack on. That's all right, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, go for it, mate. Don't worry. Even after years of training experience, I still managed to fuck up my rep scheme. Still too heavy, but we'll leave it at that. The chest is obviously very fatigued today. Maybe it's the run from earlier. It's just completely zapped me out. But right, let's do some flies. The chest growth you're going to see from actually allowing that deep stretch to happen, as opposed to just pressing it essentially. Because I used to do exactly the same thing. I'd literally allow it to just come to there and press it instead of allowing my arms to come right out, allow that deep stretch. The changes in your chest, you're going to see that development around the side really start to take place. So make sure you get a deep stretch when you're doing your flies. I had one of my clients ask me the other day, actually last night, about how many sets he should be doing throughout the workout. I basically given him his program and he'd seen that there were only 2 sets per exercise and he felt that he should be doing way more. So with that, it depends on what you're focusing on. When you're trying to just gain as much muscle as possible, it's better to focus on the intensity and shorten this amount of sets you have, and just have a few sets, a top set and a back off, but focus really on the intensity. You could get away with 4 sets per exercise, but you'd have to severely drop the intensity and have it at like RPE 7, RPE 8, and keep the reps in reserve, just making sure you don't go maximal on every single lift, because if you do that, it's easily done, but you'll burn out within the first week or 2 because you're just way too much volume and way too much intensity all in one short block. So you either go intensity and shorten the amount of sets and stuff you can have, or you could go more volume, but you've got to keep it a bit more reps in reserve and not go all out on those sets. because I made the mistake when I was younger, when I was like 14, 15, starting out, and I'd basically be doing this at like way too much volume. And it was just causing me to lose out my recovery because obviously when you're first getting into it, you love the gym. And I was going like 6 days a week and just doing like 4 sets per exercise. It was just ridiculous, and doing so many reps on those exercises as well. Obviously you're gonna make gains regardless, especially when you're new, but focusing more on the recovery aspect is really gonna benefit the amount of progress you can make. So yeah, either choose the intensity or choose volume. Like I said about the intensity, that was an intense set. That was definitely RP 9 to 10. No reps in reserve there, unless I had someone helping me. That was all out. So doing that, as opposed to keeping the reps in reserve and doing shitloads of sets, you're gonna be much more efficient because your workout's gonna be shorter. You're able to optimize for recovery. I normally do 2 days on, 1 day off. So those 2 sessions are very intense. Then you have a full day of recovery, and just that way you're not doing like 3 or 4 days all in a row and not being able to get that recovery in. So yeah, if you guys are training like proper intense, doing bodybuilder style, 2 days on, 1 day off, can't go wrong. Honestly, best way to do it. I literally won't go back. Right, so the memory on the camera was running out, so I had to cut it short. But long story short, did some triceps afterwards, a little bit of lateral raises. So let's see what the rig's looking like.
I knew it from the start.